You can completely change your life in 6 months if you watch this video and you implement everything I have to say into your life. I'm not gonna force anything, and I'm speaking directly from the heart, and I'm just gonna flow. So I hope you stay, and I hope you track what I have to say, and I hope you take the time to change your life with it as well, right? Changing your life and going a different route is one of the hardest things you could possibly do, right? It takes a lot of effort, it takes a lot of focus, and a lot of consistency. And the most important thing you can do right now in your journey is to have God and good people around you. And listen to what I have to say, because I'm about to tie all this back into the main point, right? 6 months ago, I just started out my business. I was doing decent, and I just hated it. I was lonely all the time. I was isolated. I was making good money, but it didn't matter because I wasn't happy, and I didn't have a purpose at all. And it wasn't until recently, about a month ago, where I started working with other high-end business owners, and I started implementing things they taught me. I started, trusting them that they knew what was right, and I had to put my ego aside and grow from it. And I think that's one of the strongest things you can do as a man, especially a business owner, is to put your ego aside and realize that you do not know everything, and you have to let go of the pieces that you do not know. Right? Obviously, if you're not growing, you're dying. So understand that if you're not growing right now, you have to implement something in your life to push you forward. Most of the time, the biggest thing you can do right now to change your life is develop a morning routine. 5 goals, a 4-step morning routine, and 5 habits that you do to get to those goals, right? 5-4-5 method, right? Every single day, check the box. For me, it was an early wake-up time. Waking up early, doing your push-ups, praying to God, and doing a cold shower will completely change your life if you let it. But that's the thing, is it's like, it doesn't matter what you do if you don't focus on who you become in the process. If you have the outcome listed in your mind and you're directly chasing that nonstop, you're like, I just want this, I want that, I want that. Let go, be free. Want the development, want who you are tomorrow, want who you are in a year from now. When you can let go and you can just realize that all you have is now, in the present moment, and you can focus on the now to create the future, you realize how much true power you have within yourself. You can directly correlate your reality a year from now to the choices and the habits you create today. So ask yourself if you want to be a completely different person by the end of this year, what are those necessary things that you have to let go in your life? It's uncomfortable. I understand you have to drop your ego, but what can you let go and just let God and you focus on within yourself to elevate and push yourself forward, right? It's never about how, it's about who. And realize if you're not moving quick enough and you're just overall just not making the progress that you need to make, there has to be a change. You have to bring people into your Fox camp to push you forward. And I called it a Fox camp because it's like, if you consistently are just isolated and you think that you're gonna grow, it's just not gonna happen, right? Because if it did and you were that type of personality, it would have already happened. And understand that there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing that you have to do to change that besides bring people in that can push you and get help. Get help, ask people. I just got off a 3-hour call of just straight game back and forth, helping each other. The second that you stop helping and you stop feeding into the community value, that's where you fall behind in this game. Do not stop helping. Understand, the more opportunity you create is a boomerang for what's going to come back to you, right? So many people gatekeep, and so many people are scared to help each other because they feel like they're going to get outpaced. But the truth is, you will never pace to begin with unless you start something, right? Drop your ego, and realize that you have to learn different areas of whatever it is that you're doing. If it's simple personal development, realize that you're not doing enough right now. You're not doing enough. So start from the bottom. Start with the 4 habits and 5 goals that you're working towards every single day. Just do something where you drop your ego, drop who you are, and give in to who you can be in the future by changing your state now. Change your state, bro. Because obviously, if you were that person, obviously, if you were that $100 million business owner, obviously, if you were the guy that could get whatever he truly wanted, you would be. But that's not the case. So what do you have to do? You have to become. You have to become. And how do you do that? By learning and implementing and realizing that you have a gap that you have to fill, and the only way you can fill it is by learning from other people and creating lasting relationships in business and in your personal life to propel you on the days when you're not doing well and to propel you into who you can be. You'll always need people in your life, and you'll always have to lean on people, and you'll always have to just surrender yourself to the future version of you nonstop. It's the hardest thing you can do in this game, and it's very difficult, it's very uncomfortable, but this is what's going to keep you in the same exact spot year after year. Surrender, let it go, and just trust God that He's going to make it happen, and focus on the things that you're good at. You know, if you're in a business right now and you just feel like, you're falling apart and you can't figure it out, you better go and get help. You better talk to that mentor. You better hire whatever position you need. You better, outsource, because the truth is, you cannot do it. You cannot do it alone. You have to have God in your corner, and you have to have amazing people in your corner. And as I sit here on July 12th, 2026, I've truly opened up another chapter of my life by surrendering who I am now for myself in the future. And I'm surrendering everything I've learned to this point to gain everything I can be in the future. And I hope you do the same. I hope this video helped you. If you take anything from this video, make sure you like, subscribe, join the family, because we're just getting started, baby. Other than that, man, I hope this helped you. And yeah, just keep going. It's going to get better. Just as there's downs, there's tremendous ups, and it's who you are in the middle that defines you.